Well, welcome. That was rather underwhelming compared to yesterday's Gran Turismo 1 intro. We had cars flying around, we had all sorts of jazz flying around. Gran Turismo 2 just kicks off with like, we're just going to load your memory card, and then we're just going to throw you straight into the main menu, and you're going to have to deal with it. So let's see where we left this game off. Yeah, that's right. So we'll get into the garage. That's not a good start. We've only got 5,000 smackaroonies in the bank. We do have the old FTO there. I can see we've got a Skyline. Maybe, yeah, how good's that? Skyline RSX. So this is the car that we chose to start the game in, and it's an R30 Skyline. It is an absolute weapon. Yeah, I really wanted one of these in real life. I've actually missed out on getting one a couple of times. Yeah, so we're a touch short on some cash. Should we go and have a race, or should we check out some cars? That is a tough call. Really, we'll have a quick look at see what Nissans the old Gran Turismo 2 has. Oh, South City is not Asia. So apparently, not apparently, that's America. We're clearly in the wrong place. We're looking for the east. Oh, wheel shop. Totally missed that. We're going to have to go there. We're going to have to find some T37s. G'day, Loopy. What is happening? Good old Nissan. So you can have yourself a Sylvia Q 1.8 litre CA18. I think, if I recall correctly, you can pick one of them. Pick one of those bad boys up as low as 2.5. Absolute bargain. S13, pretty much the same car. Graphics are a little bit improved from yesterday's GT1. Looks like it's got some full moon rims. But I just came flicking through here a couple of seconds ago, and the car I noticed, I really hope this doesn't flick through too often in here. So there was a pretty handy Skyline, a really rare one. We're way up in GDR territory there. Yes, a Skyline 280 Type MR. Absolutely do not ever remember seeing this. Apparently it's an R33 tuned by Prince. I wish I could read that stuff there. P-Ride something. I'll get a little bit of info. I wish we had 21 grand. I hope this is still for sale shortly. So 280 MR complete package offered independently tuned by Nissan Prince. So Nissan, the Skyline is an original Prince car, and then I think Datsun bought Prince, and then Nissan bought Datsun, and they all kept the Skyline name going. This bad boy has got the RB25 DT stroked out to 2.8 litres, coming with 300 horsepower. They reckon it can take on the GDR. I'm deadly sure it can. So we'll have to go and get some money and see if we can afford that shortly. And I also quickly noticed another car in here, one of the cars that I had to sell to move to New Zealand. The old Stasia. What a weapon these things are. The old grocery getter. So that comes with an RB25 as well. The early versions are just the old stocker, but the late models come with the Neo. It was a pretty fun car to own, that one. It was actually one of the best dailies I think I've ever had. Let's go and see if we can get some money, I think. We'll take the Skyline out for a thrash, I think. I mean, endurance is back. We did have a couple of endurances in GT1, but look at this selection. 100 miles, 200 kilometers, 30 laps, special stage Route 5. I was hoping to see that make a comeback. Same as Grand Valley. Don't start with the Sunday Cup, or if there is a Sunday Cup, I haven't been able to find it. Special events. Ah, there it is, Sunday Cup, and I have done one. Didn't even win it. What's going on there? Can you choose an individual race? Looks like you can. I'll see if we can... Tahiti Road. We'll give it a go. See if we can get our first gold trophy. I can't believe I've only done one race and we came second. Go auto again, just because there's a little bit of a delay. Might struggle to change gears just a touch. Well, look at the improved graphics. The graphics are so much better. I don't know what view I want to go. Oh, look at that. Just barging our way through. Gonna have to get a little bit light on the throttle. Ooh. Wonder if I've tuned this up at all. I definitely must have. Tahiti Road. Who can remember which way it goes and how much do we have to brake? Oh, look at that. They've just kept it pinned. So this Skyline, I think, is still a 4-cylinder Skyline. It does have a turbo. I think it's the FJ20. If you're into your Nissan engines. God knows I am. I think we've even got a track map. Did we have a track map yesterday? It's hard to recall. So this looks like it's going to be a bit of a hairpin. Ooh. Just your regular amount of Gran Turismo wall riding. So look at the high def. Can you see the detail in those rear lights? This is actually leaving Gran Turismo 7 for dead. I can feel it. Just think, if you're just new to the Gran Turismo series, there will be a time when you look at Gran Turismo 7 and this is what it'll look like. You're like, why is there so many pixels up in there? Well, this car doesn't look like it's got enough juice in a straight line. Oh, hopefully this is flat out. Keep it pin boss. You can use a fair portion of grass here, which I'm happy with. And plenty of yaw rate. It's nice to hear that the tyres have still got the same amount of respect. Oh yeah, nice power slide. Car feels like it almost drives itself. Come on. Better get a decent amount of bank for this. Remember the amount of grinding you used to have to do for money? Go and find a nice easy race like this and just do it 10,000 times until you got some money. Oh no. Come on, drop a gear, bro. Oh, try and get the block on. Look at that. That is proper GT Sport block, that is. That's, you wouldn't expect any less of a block from that. You've got to be at least probably 80 to 100k driver to do a block like that. No. Where's he coming? I can't hear him. Oh no. Bro, oh no! We're going to lose on the line. That is terrible. Whoa, we just got absolutely stomped at the line. Oh, that makes me so angry. 3 hard-earned minutes that was. Oh. I'm not sure that's worth watching again. What button do we have to press? I guess. So weird using the start button. Oh. 400 smackaroonies. Feels like it wasn't worth it. We're definitely not going to save it, are we? Because I really need that R33 Skyline. So we just got the last corner wrong and then that's it. It was game over. Absolutely game over. Decent load times though. 3 grand for a win. Got to get that gold trophy, mate. We need the gold trophy. Come on. Can't do it. Ding, 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 ding. So we'll just do the limited launch again, I think. So we've definitely got a turbo. We've got the turbo gauge, bottom right hand corner. Oh. Very aggressive on the controller I am. Okay, smoothing it out, smooth it out. Get some nice lines. We need a nice little lead. This is the rubber banding of Gran Turismo. It doesn't matter how far ahead you get, they just sit on your tail. So you can do the world's fastest laps. Not happy with my like changing gears. Oh no. Give me all of second. Wrong here. Flat out over the crest. See that? Oh. Yeah, that could we could probably stay full there. So I'm struggling to break off those green dots on the track map. Through there. Using all the grass. This is it Takumi? From Initial D? Oh no, I've got the wrong line. Once again, lap 2. So lap 1 is smooth, the pressure's definitely getting to me. Oh no. Looks like this R30 is just a piece of junk. Trying to get this block is very flat out, right end. Oh no. Looks like we should be able to flat out right under here too. Oh, that was a bit of a slug box, the old R30. But we finally run that line. Jeez, an 84 model. I really want an 81 model. But the 84 model is when they moved to the iron face and the Skylines. You could even probably bust out the FTO. I hear many good things about the FTO. Be a little bit of a cheating, but we got that win in the Skyline. It's only going to be worth 6k. I wonder if there's an option where I can automatically turn those replays off. Without making bank. Go and jump in the FTO because we need to win these races first go. Actually, we'll try that 3. I think I've got a couple of race cars. We'll cycle through a couple of them, see how they go, see how they handle. Should be allowed anything we like. Oh, this looks like a bit of a weapon. Oh, we could sell it, I guess. Hopefully that Skyline's still for sale. Yoda, how are ya? Oh, I haven't thrown a controller in about 20 years, mate. It's been a while. I do launch the odd controller. I just can't remember how often these cars change. I've just found a car that I really, really want. I don't have enough money to buy it. What cars do you used to play? Have you had this since day one, Yodes? You used to play Gran Turismo 2? Oh, you want some dirt? Definitely try a dirt race while we're here. Give me one more second to actually GT2 Championships. I was just doing Sunday League Cup. I didn't even notice we haven't even done the Sunday League. So apparently that color is the winning color cup. It's lacking a lot of gold. I don't think I have a dirt car, but we'll definitely thrash one shortly. So we're just running auto transmission because I've got a little bit of lag as I run through quite a few boxes to strip all the HDPC and stuff, whatever it's called. Ah, should be a walk in the park. This car is a little bit too quick for these bad boys. I was actually looking at getting a just the RX-7s, the Supras and Skylines were all off the charts for money wise, but the 3000 GTO was Mitsubishi's version of a cool car. Listen to that Blofeld. And I've really thought about buying one of these and restoring it. You could still get them for about 20 grand, which is not too bad. Making a nice clean example. And not as highly sought after, but the same era, that classic 90s Japanese cars, 2 doors, turbo, good literage. This is way too much of a walk in the park, isn't it? Might even take this bad boy in the dirt. Yodes. How you doing, Yodes? You looking after yourself, mate? Starting to get everything back up and running. Oh no. Back when race cars were race cars, mate, this thing probably didn't even have a roll cage. Because it weighed too much. Just look at those graphics though. Yeah, well, I think I've got a free S2000, maybe, because maybe that's already come out. Yeah, everything's moved along just a touch. More bank. How much bank do you reckon we'll get for it? I need $21,000 to buy that Skyline. We just exited that. Clearly didn't press continue. There is a lot of menus flicking around through this one. Yeah, I was hard out in Nissans, mate. I think by this game I started, like in this version, in Gran Turismo 2, I started with the Primera. I'll just finish this so that this cup's finished, actually. And then we'll go on thrash some dirt. GT2 in dirt was really something else. Like Gran Turismo 1 was pretty good. It was like, oh, we can finally race cars, but I think it only had about 6 or 7 races, maybe 6 or 7 series. Like, it wouldn't be much more than 10. And yeah, when 2 came out, the game was so huge. I was like, man, there's races on races. You go to every manufacturer, there's a race. I do not remember this circuit. Whoa. Yeah, so it looks like. Who remembers this one? And do we need this in number 7? Look at that. So why is this track not going to be redone? It looks like we're going to go into a sweeping left-hander to a tight right. You turn right. So it's sort of like a banked oval circuit, but it's not an oval. And we're going to go, oh, this is the shape of Blue Moon. So what was this called? Red Rock. So now we know where Red Rock got, Blue Moon got its inspiration. It's actually got BP advertising, which is pretty next level. I think you can do as a game. So it should be a sweeping right-hander. Oh, over the dirt. Lose control. Try and collect it. What are we going to get down the straight? This straight looks pretty mega. We're going to eclipse 300. So you got a bigger bus now. Assurance is sounding positive. That's a good sign. Running high up into the wall as we read. Doubt you're going to get a rig without a windfall. That's no good. You'll be sorely missed in the game, mate. Look at that power slide. That is how you get the most out of a car in GT2. Big power slides. I'm not... Time and money was an issue. I'd find a really good splitter so I've got no HDMI lag. Set up some headphones so I actually get the audio. Because right now the only audio is coming through the stream. Look at me, I'm full of excuses. You just have to ask me about excuses, mate. I can get you an excuse for anything, any time of day. Come on. Oh, I just love the coloration in the track too. Shows you where the racing line is. Just try and follow that order. Yeah, back at it, mate. Gran Turismo 2 today. Gran Turismo 3 tomorrow. Gran Turismo 4, then 5, then 6, then Sport, then 7. 7 days, 7 Gran Turismos. It is all happening up in here, mate. So I didn't realise how short we were on cash in this one. Need to go to the option screen and turn that automatic replays off, that's for sure. 5k. Still need 3 grand. Yeah, how's your racing? How's prep for Indy going, Vorta? I really would like to do Indy, but it's the race times for Indy are worse than the NIS race times. So the chance of me doing them is slim. I'm going to have to start racing, I think it's midnight or later. Or we might not have the license. Oh yeah, we've got all the licenses for this, I think. Yeah, just a little bit of a pattern, mate. Smoky Mountain, Tahiti Maze, IB, IA. So we'll just start at Smoky Mountain. Challenge car, Citroen. We get 5 grand. It's free to race. I don't have dirt tyres. Come on, mate. We're gonna have to go to the shop. Wrong shop. What am I in? I'm in a Mitsubishi. So it'll be East City. We'll swing past the wheel shop on our way back, actually. It's a missing. Tune it up. Get some sweet dirt tyres. Bet you they're $5 grand. Look at bloody. Oh, we can't get dirt tyres. So we are all out of luck. We're gonna have to find a car that can have dirt tyres. Am I gonna have one in the garage? Are you getting a DD1, bro? I'm so jealous. I've got a CSL DD on the way. Yeah. Actually, let's bust the FTO out. We'll go and get some money. Because you never know. Joe or Ferbs might jump in and they're going to want to see the FTO because it was their favourite car. So we'll go and get another couple of grand with the FTO. Actually, we'll see if this can buy the tyres before we go too far. Check out the wheel collection because I think this might be where we got into not Enki's, Ray's Engineering. So we should look, there it is, the original TE37. So tempted to blow my money on it. Doesn't even have the name of the wheel, does it? It's just got a colour. So there it is, that's the bronze TE37s. We'll use a little bit of discipline. The old menus are weird. Yeah, I know the feeling, mate. You just extend the budget. You're like, oh, if I spent like da-da-da-da-da-da, I'd be able to buy this. Oh, just an extra $100 and I can get this. Oh, extra $100 I can get that. Oh, an extra $100 before you know it, you've doubled your Oh, we've got dirt tyres. There you go. Yoda, you are all over it. So Smoky Mountain, let's go. We're going to be racing, I guess that's a Citroen Sion? Something like that. Memory serves me correctly. Options. Type 1, Type 2, Type 3. Type 1, I guess. Go automatic. Yeah, I'm hoping the CSL, the CSL DD. I'm hoping that's got enough, poke about it. This is a bit of a weapon. Oh, airborne. Oh, this FTO. Oh, look at that. Oh, no. Can we catch it? Oh, come on. Yes, we did. This circuit is way too bumpy. Did I get some mad props for that 360? I totally didn't mean it. Can't get over that turbo blow off valve. That is doing it for me. Oh no, too much. Oh look, Lotus. Come on. Yeah, we'll do a run at Tahiti. Please, this special Skyline I want, please still be for sale. Oh, what about the data? So, see the green thingamybobs? Wait on, where are they? There. There. So, we've got the data. How much throttle, how much brake. This is how high-tech Gran Turismo 2 was. So, 1999 already. Gran Turismo focusing on replays and data. Look at that airtime. Oh, here's the three. Oh, we're not even going to get the 360 on camera. Change cameras. Spill, we missed the 360. Just check out those throttle inputs. I totally forgot all about those little steering thingamybobbies. So we should have enough money to buy that Skyline. I'm hoping the week hasn't changed. 23 smackaroonies. The FTO is an absolute monster. Yeah, big 360, keeps the lead. I was just doing that for the crowd, Yoda. I was just like, watch this, fellas. So, excuse me for 1 second while I fanboy out on my Skylines. I am partial to a Skyline. These still be for sale. I really find it weird that I've got to click in. So it was 21 grand. There it is. Get this before it goes missing, I think. This is the kind of car that you don't find every day. You know I want to buy it. Yes, we will get into the car now. I'm going to go give it a thrash. Give it a quick machine test, mate. Just see what kind of pace this dirty old Skyline. So it's meant to have a 300 horsepower. If you weren't here a while ago, this is a Prince tuned Skyline. So Prince are the original Skyline builders from way back in the day. Then they became Datsuns, and then they became Nissans. I think all from buyouts. So Prince still was a premium company. Look at that. That is R33 Life. So it's got a stroker kit in it. I think it's got a little bit of extra boost. 13.5. Pretty close. 13.6. You'd be pretty happy in 1999 with 13.6 in a Skyline. Get the data logger back out. Yep, she's just pinned. Keep the wheels straight. 13.6. So 16.1. 16.1, I guess, must have been the R30. Let's quick gander at the records here. So a stock standard 1984 Skyline 16.1 tuned R33 13.6. Too bad. I think while we're in here, so Tahiti Road, you reckon, Yoda? I think while we're in here, we might do a top speed run. What do you reckon? Like I've done 270 in a Skyline, but I think that's pinned. That's about 7.5 grand top gear. So we'll see what this bad boy can do. Good thing about the game is even when you choose auto, you at least get the manual transmission gear set. I think there might be time where they actually change that. I don't know if it's this game or other games. But if you choose auto, you get the auto gear set. You choose manual, you get the manual gear set. So 110 in second. I think it's 150 in third, maybe 60. Yeah, pretty close. This one's only revving to about 7.2 though. 210 in fourth, so 2.7. So I think we're going to run short. We might not have enough horsepower. Have to be really gentle. Get a really nice exit here for the back straight. She's a bit floaty. Clearly pressing that too much. going to struggle. I think we're just running out of ponies. Get 270, that'll be pretty accurate. Yeah, nice. I reckon I've done 7,000 RPM. 50 gear in a R33 Skyline. So yeah, it's about spot on. Good old Gran Turismo. I love the accuracy. It's just like everyone's like, oh, the physics don't work, da 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 da. Well, for every Skyline I drive in the game, handles pretty much like the Skylines I drive. So, are we going to get 280? I definitely haven't done 280. I played Gran Turismo 2. Shit. I did enduros. I was double enduroing per day. Like my thumbs were like, couldn't feel my thumbs. My thumbs had gone numb. It was just, yeah, it really was something else. So 280 in a 33 Skyline. That's par for the course. So what do you reckon? A little bit of Tahiti Road. I guess we'll just jump in the FTO. That thing was an absolute weapon. Have a quick look at this while we're in here. The old CRX. That looks like no CRX I've ever seen. So is that a late model CRX? It looks pretty next level. Not completely up to date with a lot of those cars. Do we have $2,000 left? We don't. 1,900 spilled. Oh, well, I'm definitely going to put those white TE37s on this, whether I like it or not. You said Tahiti, didn't you? So let's go and find Tahiti. Tahiti maize or Tahiti? You didn't say. Let's have a look, see what else is on the next page. Oh, Pikes. We are definitely doing Pikes Peak before the day's out. Okay, so I'm doing. Oh, it's got Tahiti reverse. Okay, we'll start with Tahiti maize. Ah, Shadow, welcome. How are you, mate? So we'll start with the Celica GT4, something nice and beatable. How are you doing, mate? Gran Turismo 2, just reliving some of these classic times. We were playing Gran Turismo 1 last night. So we are doing a little bit of auto. Yeah, the PlayStation Thumb Yoda. She was a killer, mate. Absolute killer. I think my brother used to be a controller thrower. He used to launch them at me. So we used to play 2-player split screen. And yeah. Oh, this one looks like it's got lots of bends, Yoda. I think you're trying to stitch me up here. Oh, look at the opposite lock. We're going to have to dial in. Come on. Gotta try and look at the track map to where to go. And as fast as it... Oh no, spun out. Oh, I didn't realise it was a ghost I was racing. Check out the ghosts, fellas. Oh, airborne. Oh no. This one might take a few goes by the looks of it. Started to use the audio, and I've got to remember my audio's not synced. So much harder than I remember. It's just one lap, isn't it? He's miles away. Oh, this reminds me of, is it Ranch? Come on. How close are we to start finish line? I can see him. Need to not spin out. That might be it. Oh, that was way too hard. Yoda, what are you doing to me? My thumb is killing me, mate. Pushing down way too hard. I'm like, accelerate faster, accelerate faster. It's a better ghost than GT Sport. Yeah, that was hard. So how terrible did we drive? Well, it looks like in the replay I can't change the camera. Not too sure. I'm trying to, but I don't press the wrong button. Yeah, so that changes the car. Yeah, so that changes. So it looks like we sort of were racing a car, but we're also maybe just in the replay you get to see the car. So that's where we do. Oh yeah. So in the race it's a ghost, but in the replay he's a real car. Look at the data logging, Shadow. Look at all this data we've got here. Just how progressive the buttons are. It's so much more advanced than Gran Turismo 1. And that's enough of that terrible drive. We're going straight to Pikes Peak. That was, when is Pikes Peak coming back? We need Pikes Peak back. It's so sad that Pikes Peak hasn't made an appearance in so long. We'll go and get some of them sweet wheels. Check out the loading times. This is what all the PS4 players on GT7 are going to have to deal with. So we'll put some wheels on it. The Rays Engineering are my favourite wheel. I've actually got have I had TE37s? I don't think I have had TE37s. But I've got ZE40s. Yes, look at that. White on white. That's exactly what it's meant to look like. Yeah, I know Yoda. Like I remember when I first got into GT Sport, the rumor mill was because Gran Turismo has sponsored Pikes Peak for like the longest amount of time, and yeah, and it's like, yeah, it'll come to sport for sure. It'll come to sport for sure. Okay, so we've washed the car. I think we've washed the car, bought a car, changed wheels, done everything. So we've got to remember to do at least one of these things every time. So I'm not sure if this is dirty enough yet, but zoom in to see what happens. No. I don't think he cleaned that. Did I lose money? Didn't look like they cleaned it to me, so we might have to get that a little bit dirtier. Pikes Peak. I'm so curious to see what it looks like. Pikes Peak downhill, Pikes Hill climb. Glad Rally RS 205. 25 grand if we can beat the Pikes Peak. 25 grand if we can beat a Scudo Pikes Peak. It was 2 years between 1 and 2, so 97 for number 1, and I don't think I started playing it till like 98, 99, maybe even 2000. And my brother was like, dude, number 2's out. We played number 1 for days and days and days. And my brother's like, do you know number 2's out? I'm like, what? And we jumped in the car and we drove straight down to like, I don't even know if it was EB Games. It could have been EB Games. I don't remember. But whoever was selling the game back then, yeah, went straight down there and picked it up, went straight home and never looked back, mate. Just cranked out like I did. I did entire weekends, mate. Instead of going out partying and spending time with my friends or whatever, it was sit home and do enduros to 100% it. Like I really tried to 100% it too. Don't literally remember if I did. I know I 99%ed number 3 and 4. And then I found out recently on a forum that apparently the 99% is a glitch. So you don't 100%. I can't remember if it's 3 or 4. You can't 100% it. Oh, shit. Here it is, fellas. Pikes Peak. I can't remember. I used to think I was a Pikes Peak specialist. So most of this, I think all of it's bitumen now. But this is the glory days, mate, when it was dirt. And I'd love to see like Gran Turismo have it, and because it's a game, you can have both. You can have the 100% dirt version. You can have the version with a little bit of bitumen, which looks like it's this version. So this must have been, they must have put a little bit of bitumen in a very long time ago. Is that blue metal or is that bitumen I'm on? It's hard to tell. Oh no. Come on. But I remember, if you want to beat Escudo Pikes Peak up here, it is... Actually, this is bringing back memories. Trying to beat Escudo up here. I think you might even have to save up and buy the Escudo. So I remember there's a corner, I think it's the last corner out into the last straight. It's borderline impossible to do, and you've got to try and beat your Scudo doing it when you're racing him. And you can be in front of him as fast as you want, but he comes around that last corner like a rocket ship. I think I just hit the handbrake. That looks so much better with white wheels. Why would you have green and white and then put gold wheels on it? It just doesn't make sense. I just love the wall riding. Oh no. Oh yeah, they've got this in the bag. 2 minutes 11. Clearly not the full one. I think, is it 7 minutes or 8-9 minutes for the full hill climb? So it must be the second stage of the hill climb. Apparently I win. So how much faster do you reckon the next hill climb car is? We might load the next hill climb car. Double up. I so want the Pikes Peak hill climb in number 7. I mean, if there was one thing, sport should have definitely had Pikes Peak, and we need Pikes Peak. So I can't remember what the Cultus. The Cultus is a Suzuki Swift, I believe, in the rest of the world. So the Cultus Pikes Peak will be a Suzuki Swift 4-wheel drive turbo. That's my guess. So we might have to go and jump in the Suzuki shop and have a look around, see if we can find one actually. G'day Ferbs, welcome mate, how are you? So we're going to see if we can get ourselves a cool, calm 25 grand. We're just running Pikes Peak at the moment. Yeah, I got myself this super awesome limited edition Prince Skyline R33. Yeah, look at that. Oh, it's making me all tingly. Oh, that is quick. Look at it go. So this is the FTO, Ferbs. I thought you might drop in. Look at it, it's gone. Oh, I'm so sad already. You missed it. I don't know what the handbrake button is. Look at it, it's gone. And then the Escudo Pikes Peak is going to be in front of that. There's no chance we're catching that. That is gone. So that's just a Suzuki Swift. And that, did you see that just jet out of there? That was absolutely gone in a heartbeat. So we'll load the Escudo Pikes Peak. And that is going to make that Cultus look, that's going to make it look like nothing. Nothing at all, mate. So this is for shits and giggles. Don't put too much pressure on me. Look at it. Look how menacing it is. We're going to have to go and have a look at that. I think this is its first appearance. Look at it, gone already. See a Scudo. So that's Monster Tajimi, who used to race Reese Millen. So Reese Millen's Toyota, yeah, it's already gone. See, mate. He's got that Corolla. No, is it a Corolla? Celica. Four-wheel drive Celica, fully TRD in-house custom weapon. You can see it, they've put every other year. He beat that. He built that to race Monster in the Escudo Pikes Peak. So it's a little bit of a sad story that Gran Turismo doesn't have that car. Could have had both the Pikes Peak weapons. Every time I hit the brakes, the car just locks up and goes sideways. So is that the handbrake? Doesn't feel like a handbrake. Where'd you go? I wonder if there's controls that I can check the handbrake button. As soon as I press it, might have worked as a handbrake. Not really, I don't know. It's a bit laggy, the old FTO. Managed to hang on to that. I swear it's this corner. You can come around there as fast as you want. Then the Escudo Pikes Peak just flies past you like you're not even there. I lost. Thank you. I was hoping that we could see Monster Tajimi's time. But way too quick. Second with 2 minutes and 6. And for second you get a cool calm $0. Thank you very much. Yeah, you know it. Gran Turismo has always been leading edge in graphics, mate. If every other game could just get 90% or 80% of Gran Turismo graphics, they'd be doing alright. So this just really wants me to go and check out Suzuki to see what they got in their shop. Hopefully got some really... You reckon? Shadow reckons he does 1 minute 90, that's fine. Suzuki, we'll see if we can find this Cultus. So there it is. Ah! Look at it. How much? 2 million. Cool calm 2 million. Did he? That's awesome, Yoda. Monster's a legend. Yeah, because apparently Reese Millen and Monster got along really well. What's the quickest way to get yourself to the top of a steep hill? Short of latching onto a passing Scud missile, answer, drive the Suzuki Cultus Racer. The Cultus Hill Climb car is based on the innocent family-size Cultus hatchback, also known as the Baleno in Europe, or Suzuki Swift in Australia and New Zealand maybe. It is only very, very distantly related to the production car, however, being designed with only one purpose in mind: to win America's famous Pikes Peak Auto Hill Climb. This event is essentially a mad dash between a selection of the world's most dramatic machinery to see which can reach the summit first. The rag course snakes over 20 kilometers of the Colorado Springs scenery, taking in 156 corners and rising by 1,500 meters in the process. Of course, it takes an equally extreme creation to tackle such a challenge, there being no restrictions on the modifications that can be made to the cars in the Cultus's class. Suzuki's engineers have shoehorned as much power as possible by fitting not one, but two engines into the lightweight racer's tubulous chassis. Each 1.6 litre inline 4-cylinder unit is turbocharged to produce an enormous 400 horsepower. That is per engine, meaning a doubly enormous 800 brake horsepower total to play with. To prevent each engine pulling in the opposite direction and ripping the car apart, an electromagnetic clutch type center diff is fitted to redirect the horsepower. Suspension is double wishbone front and rear. Yep, that's pretty ahead of its time. Or that's like what Formula 1 use. Electronically controlled dampers at each end. That was what Williams got banned for in '92. Underpinnings are strengthened to help the Cultus survive through Pikes Peak's course. Despite the massive machinery powering the Cultus ever upwards, it also surprisingly light on its feet, thanks to the use of carbon fibre body, bonnet, roof, doors. All up, 873 kilos. Ah, Nobura Tajima. Oh yeah, that's what I said, isn't it? Monster Tajima. Ah, there you go, Shadow. You're all over it. So, well, if you reckon the Cultus is impressive, watch out for its big brother, mate. Because I believe... Yeah, here we go. Now, this is the real bad boy. You thought the Cultus was a weapon. So, this is even twice as outrageous. The Japanese racing driver Monster Tajima enjoys mountaineering, and no, not the type that you climb on the side of the mountain, more up there with the throttle in a car. But not for him is the world of crampons, ice picks and frostbitten crawling up the sheer inclines. No, Monster does his mountaineering in the wheel of the 995 brake horsepower Suzuki Scudo. Monster is the multiple winner of America's legendary Pikes Peak Auto Hill Climb event, having previously shot to the top of the 20-kilometer course in a mad twin engine of both the Suzuki Cultus and the Scudo. After winning again in 1996, Monster was given a new tool to go tackling the peak in. Instead of engines front and rear, this new generation Scudo racer packed just one. Thankfully, it was a big one. I thought the Scudo had two as well. So there you go, that's my memory has completely... I thought this had two V6s in it. Long walks on the beach. No, he likes long races up a hill. So 6-cylinder stock Scudo, largest engine available for the model. From here, the modifications start mid-mounted power plant. So mid-mounted, that's pretty handy. Twin turbo, short of 1,000 horsepower. 6-speed sequential. That's pretty advanced for the time, actually. Like mid-90s, 6-speed sequential in your time attack hill climb car. All-wheel drive, double wishbone front and rear. Yep. Carbon brake discs. That's pretty awesome. 8-pot calipers front and rear. No, 4 pots on the rear. Big car, 5 meters long. Look at the aero on this thing. I really wish they had Reese Millen's car in here, because I have a feeling Reese Millen built his in 96 or 97, so maybe the Coltus was 96, Reese Millen took it back in the Toyota in 97, and then the Escudo Peak must take it back in 98. I wish we had the money to buy that. So this is the game. You pretty much try and make $2 million, you buy this car, and then you go and win every race. This we can change the colour. Anyone else see any colours getting changed? I know I'm colourblind, but I'm not that colourblind, surely. So if you can't afford the Coltus, what we can do is we can go and find a little Suzuki Swift. Oh, I don't have any. That's sad. I thought for sure they would have had a shitty little Suzuki Swift that we could buy. I wonder if they got a new one. Oh, what? So they go and give us some of the coolest cars. Yeah, no idea, Shadow. Ah, yep, see, there you go. One colour. See, look, you're all over it. You can have any colour you want as long as it's red. We've only got 10 grand. We don't have the world's most amount of money. I wonder if the car's dirty enough that we can wash it yet. We're going to have to go and do some more dirt races. It just doesn't look dirty yet, does it? Does that look dirty to you, fellas? It's a little bit dirty, but I think we can get it dirtier. So we'll go and do another couple of Tahiti roads or something. For the new blokes here, just check out the old wheel shops. So what are you into? I'm into Ray's Engineering, but we've got some sweet BBSs. Look at all those trendy BBSs. Just can't believe how sick this game was. I can pretty much thank this game for getting into cars. Some Bridgestone wheels, that's surprising. I think this was one of my trending wheels at the time. I used to love putting this wheel on. So much good time. Dunlop making wheels as well. Oh, it's all about this bad boy. Have a go at that. Nice clean 5-spoker. Straight edge 5 spokes. So the car came with something like this on it, Ferbs. I just reckon it's no good. No good, mate. Just no good. Enkies. I actually had a set of these, would you believe? Once upon a time. They were pretty cool. In white as well. It doesn't look like the RPF had been invented yet. Who remembers these? The old 3-spoke with a split. No, I've already put T37s on it, mate. T37s are way cooler. This was another wheel that I really liked at the time. Inky's got a fairly large selection. Falcon. I find it funny how I don't buy the wheel, but they stay on the car. That's interesting. I wanted to buy it. Jack, how are you, mate? I wanted to buy a set of Oz Racings one day, but they were $3.5 grand. And I was like, that's way too expensive. And then about 5 years later, $3.5 grand is how much I used to spend on wheels. So. Oh, and I was saying earlier I'd never had a set of T37s. I actually did have a set of T37s. I had bronze. I had these bad boys right here. Set of bronze T37s. Totally forgot about that. Speedline. I had these on my Subaru once. I think I had... Which ones did I have? Good question. These. I had these on a Subi once. Yeah, GT7 is clean as a whistle running on the RTX, my friend. Do you reckon these are meant to be gold? I guess these are meant to be gold, not bronze. Good old speed lines and Yokohama. So that's a pretty large selection of wheels. I don't really remember. Now we're talking. Once you get to the old Yokohama Advance, all the trending colors, black and blue, white and blue, black and red. Red. Who double dares me for red? What was I doing before I got sidetracked? Go and make some more money, I think. We haven't really looked at the car selection yet either, actually. Turn on ray tracing. Ray tracing's on, mate. So how long's the stream been going? Because I wanted to do about an hour. Oh, so we've been doing it just over an hour now. So I'll just quickly run through all the brands that were available back then. Some sweet Volkswagen. Look at that. Oh, the Beetle must have just come out. Then yes, a Golf Mark 6. No, 4. I can read. True story. Shit, how times have changed. You can probably pick one of these up for $3,000 now. Old Beetle. Those times are a little bit long, aren't they? Oh no, that was alright. Just another brand no one's ever heard of. Vista. I remember these oddball brands. It was like, how did these get in the game? But I guess Gran Turismo probably even made some of these brands. They were just no ones. Did they do a Vauxhall Opel split? Oh, Vectra. I worked on these for a living. They were so gross. Such a terrible car. The engine was really, really good though. So all the blokes from the UK should be very, very familiar with this. Hey, if you're into GM, English built barn crap. Yep. The old Corsa. I remember getting the Corsa. Is it Need for Speed Underground? Was that around this time as well? No, Need for Speed Underground's a bit later, isn't it? It's more like when's Need for Speed Underground? That's something I'd love to start playing. Actually, I should get. Oh, I've got a PlayStation 3. I just gotta go get it. These guys have just opened my eyes. Just have a look at the most expensive cars from each one. Oh, I really wanted one of these. This actually became my favorite car for a short time. Very sexy. Yeah, TVR is terrible. Mercedes-Benz. SLK compressor. So they hadn't had all the really cool Mercedes by this stage. At least Mercedes are actually in it. C43, CLK Sport, 55. Why would anyone want to drive a luxury car? Nobody knows. I thought they might actually have the CLK GTR by now. Remember the old RUF or RUF? No, M series. M series was the thing by then, wasn't it? 328i, 328ci. Luxo barge, a 4-door Luxo barge. Oh, it's got an E36 and E4. So these are all E46s. So that's the 2-door. So C for coupe. Now it's. Oh, that's the compact. That's the flatback. That's. Yeah, she's no good, mate. I didn't realise all the European cars were pretty terrible. It's doing it on purpose. It's got all the sickest and cleanest Japanese cars ever built, and then every Euro car it chucks in, it's like, yeah, we'll just get that crappy version. I was going to say, they better have the bluebird, the yellow bird. Yeah. Oops. I don't have enough money. Do you reckon the music is meant to speed up and slow down? I can just hear it going. I thought the Yellowbird was only available in yellow. If you haven't seen it, check out the Yellowbird at the Nürburgring on YouTube. Absolute weapon. The bloke who's driving around there is just absolutely thrashing it. Just way too many car brands. This is the old. That's the old one, isn't it? 61 horsepower, yep. So even though back in GT2 they were still obsessed with the Mini. So maybe the new Mini hasn't been released yet. It's a bit like the old one as well. Oh, MG. I actually test drove one of these in New Zealand. Joking, how are you, mate? Actually a really terribly balanced car. Like the lift off oversteer was just like, you're just going through like a regular corner, you just don't even do a full lift, just like slow lift off the throttle. The car was instantly like, okay, let's pivot. Jaguar XKR. Remember people talking about this like it was a cool car. Good old British racing green. Any green. Graphics aren't too bad. I'm pretty happy with how they look. There's nothing else really here to look at, is there? We'll go to Lotus and that'll do. No one cares about anything else. I wonder what kind of American cars they've got in this one. So Elise, Elan, Sprit, V8 twin turbos. Actually, that's one of the cars you get to if you want to clock the game real quick. Like, it's actually a really good car. Yank tanks. Is Ford finally in the game? This is the question. Yes, it is. So who was yelling out about Fords yesterday? Someone, or who? Why is my brain not working? Finally get the Mustang in the game? Oh, who remembers this? Do you remember the ads on TV? And this was going to be the next big thing. Like it was the Ford car. Oh my god, it was going to revolutionize the world of economic cars. And it's just a piece of shit. It's absolutely terrible. And within about 2 years, you'd never heard of one. Oh, the Mondeo, that was a global flop as well. All these games stuck in history, mate. 67 Cougar, I might have a quick look at that. Look at that. That's something you don't need to remember, people. Yeah, now we're talking. Old Fords, good. New Fords, not so good. That looks really cool, actually. About 10 seconds ago, I didn't know what one of those was. Oh. Is this car in GT Sport? Like, they literally have to go through all of... GT7 should have to have had every single model in every prior Gran Turismo game. And then we'd have, what, 10,000 cars or something? There was so many good cars. So so many, like like we need the Bullet GTR, like all these odd model cars that just came from nowhere. I'm a Chevrolet fan, so we'll see what Chevrolet's lineup is. Oh, dirty old! Don't tell me they just ported the cars straight across. 97 Camaro, that'll be a port, won't it? Yeah, it looks identical. Oh, Z28, that'll be another port, just with an extra 2 horsepower. Z28 badges on it. '95 Corvette. When do they change to the C5? It must be around here somewhere. We must be getting close to a C5. So it must be Gran Turismo 3 will have the C5. 69 Stingray, 427. They were the days. City, I don't. Oh, West City. I'm like, what the hell is in the West City? Catch a Yoda. Yeah, are you racing tonight, mate? But Danny Rick will just have a look at the Renault lineup. Oh, Cleo Sport V6. Not terrible. Catch a Yodes. Cheers for hanging around, mate. I really am trying to wrap this up. But I wanted to do one race before we go. So, what did I finish? All those. We finished the Sunday Cup. We'll do another Tahiti. Oh, 91 Sunny. What car are we in? We're in the FTO. Okay, this will be the last race and we'll call it a day, and we'll be back tomorrow with some, one race. I was so tempted to start an Enduro Shadow. So tempted. I was like, yeah, we'll just do one more race. 300 kilometers at Grand Valley. You know it. FTO Swan Song. That's a lot of bitumen. Oh, no, there's dirt all of a sudden. Just trying to read the map to see where I'm going. Need to get some air. Almost. I thought, I bet you I'll get air into a corner and we'll loop it. Come on, air time. Oh no. Oh no. I think I looped it here last time. Oh, it's only one lap. Oh, there we go. There's the air, fellas. Oh, look at that. Porpoising. We are porpoising. FTO is so powerful, it doesn't even give a shit. Just check out the ray tracing on this. MG signs and back out onto the bitumen, into the wall. It's not Gran Turismo if it's not wall riding. 4 PS3. It's getting a flogging. Yeah, get it out, Shadow. Do a couple of streams, mate. I brought this, I think, over a year ago. Oh, the blow-up valves, joking. Absolutely music to my ear. I'll even get this FTO on replay. And I've said it 1,000 times, but check out the data logging in the center of your screen. Well, not the data, yeah, like the input logs. 14 seconds for the first sector. Look at those power slide. T37's looking sexy as. This thing is planted. Just gliding on the dirt, isn't it? It just glides. The driver's no good, but the car's very handy. Oh yeah, air. Look at that air. Oh, poor thing. Just stuck behind the hill. Yeah. Yeah, me too. Okay, I think I've come up with the perfect out. We're doing a top speed run. We're doing a top speed run and I'm going. Come on, hurry up. Hurry up, game. Hurry up. Yeah, so I think I might not have any money in Gran Turismo 3 either. So we could be jumping into GT3 and just working our way around, find a couple of cool cars, making a little bit of cash, go do some Sunday Cup. We've still got to wash it too, because it still hasn't had a wash. So max speed run, wash, clock off. You heard it here first. Hopefully we get that sweet BOV. Yeah, I couldn't get it. It was up. Yeah, mate. Now we're talking. All these kids saying that Gran Turismo's got no audio. Speed. Come on. Look at that, 9,500 RPM. Oh, in the limiter. This thing is a weapon. Oh, come on, stay up the wall. 337 around the bank, running the wall. Yeah, that was mega. Actually. I'll listen to those BOV sounds one more time. How does it stay off the wall up here? Are they two past trees? What's that poking through the bonnet there? I think there's a little bit of a loose flutter in the guards. Can't believe it bumps into the limiter in. Yeah, this is it. Put her into storage for another 5 years. Is that the rear tyre poking out? Look at the fold on the rear tyre. 344. 47. What a slug box. Doesn't even do 350. Hopefully it's dirty enough, because I tried to wash the car before and it wasn't like Gran Turismo 1, it goes from like complete matte to gloss. And then GT2, it was just like semi-gloss to gloss. I want to go super matte. I mean, we did enough dirt racing, it should be dirty. Please work. Okay, so I haven't pressed the button yet. Can we check the matte? See, the glass still looks too glossy. Okay, here we go. I clearly haven't done enough miles, mate. Can anyone see the difference? I mean, the glass looks a little bit more glossy. Just have to do more miles. Maybe it takes a couple of 100 kilometers before they turn dirty. But I did like half a dozen races in the dirt. Normally like one race in the dirt in Gran Turismo 1 and they go straight to matte. Like say you wash them and then just do one dirt race. Yeah, me neither. Is it Sigadur? Welcome to the chat room, mate. Thanks for that. Yeah, there was no change, mate. That car was way too glossy. Let's see if I've got a car I've done some mileage in. See if I've got something dirty. Totally didn't... We can try my Skyline, because I've done a few 100 kilometers in that, and have I washed it? I can't remember. See, even that looks okay, doesn't it? That doesn't look too dirty. We'll wash it anyway. We'll see what happens. Yeah, it's definitely something else, mate. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for dropping by. Yeah, we're just running through them all. So last night we did GT1, tonight GT2, tomorrow night GT3, and then we'll finish on Friday with GT7. So we'll try and get this bad boy cleaned. I got a feeling, yeah, it's too shiny. I must have cleaned it already. Maybe the wheels. We can see if the wheels get a little bit clean. But check out that Benny Hill music. Here we go. Nah, won't let me wash it, so it's already clean. Stuff you. We need a dirty car. This is so annoying. I think I've only got one other dirty car, maybe. And there's no oil changes yet. Even that doesn't look too dirty, does it? I mean, that's done a few races. It should have a little bit of dirt on it. What do we have to do to get a dirty bloody race? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, well, there's way too many numbers, man. I can't say all the numbers. But this is definitely the last thing we're doing. We can't do any more than this. My 1 hour stream's gone too long. Okay, here we go. Wash. Ah, very, very lucky, mate. Here we go. Nothing, bro. I reckon... I'm gonna have to, like, I don't know. I'm gonna have to, like, get one and do, like, 600 dirt races in it just to get it filthy dirty. And, yeah, call it a day. Oh, well, thanks everyone for swinging past. Really appreciate it. Especially, I struggle with your name, Sigadur. Very tricky name for an Australian to say. Yeah, Jokin, Shadow, Ferbs, Loopy, Jack. Who else did I see scroll through the chat? Yep, Vorda, Yoda. All thanks for coming and hanging out with me again. I know Saturday night's generally a fairly busy night. Yeah, but I don't get to choose when Gran Turismo 7 comes out, and I just had to do my backwards counting. And yeah, so we had to start last night so that I finish on the correct night. Yeah. Oh yeah, nah. Yeah, I figured as much. Definitely Scandinavian. Yeah, 9 in the morning, mate. Well, so I'm in New Zealand at the moment, which means I'll be ready to play. So this time in however many days it is. So we've got number 2. So tomorrow night 3, 4, 5, 6, sport 7. So whatever that was, 5 days I think. 5, 6 days. And 2 hours until I can play number 7. Yeah. So I'll be doing that. Yeah. Drop it a like if you could be bothered. The subscribe button's always there, handy. We play quite a fair bit of iRacing these days, but I have been quiet on the streaming front. Lately, we'll probably change that over the next month or two. Get back into it fairly strong, one would imagine. I don't think we're going to see one more GT Sport stream at least, so probably plenty of GT7 streams as I feel my way around that, see if it's any good. And I think we've got the Sebring 12 hour coming up in 3 weeks for iRacing. You might see the odd IMSA or ESS stream come through between now and then. If not on this channel, someone else in the car will probably stream it. Yeah, I saw that on, I think Reddit maybe, trolling the old Reddit. There's a few players playing it. Apparently, because it's online only, most of the game isn't playable yet. It only lets them do, I think it lets them do a couple of licenses I heard, and maybe 1 or 2 races, and then it catches them, and then kicks you out. But I won't keep you any longer. I think there should be plenty of Aussies and New Zealanders streaming GT Sport right now. I think they're doing the last, the Road to GT7 FIA series maybe, or some daily races. Yeah, I was reading the trophy list just before this. It looks, did you get platinum in GT Sport? Like I grinded out platinum maybe a year or 2 ago. So pretty happy I don't have to do much of that. Yeah, otherwise right now we'd be, yep. Chad Rice, yes. You might have even found this channel from him. So we used to do a few things together once upon a time. You have a life, yeah. I think I don't know, there is some video on my channel of where I did like, I think I did 330 odd races. I can't remember which one it is at the moment, but yeah, I think that was 2 years ago I did that. Because I thought Gran Turismo would have come, I thought Gran Turismo 7 was going to get released at the end of 2020. So I made sure, I think by October 2020 I had it platinum just in case it was coming out, maybe even earlier. And then it didn't even come out in 20, didn't even come out in 21. Yeah, unlucky. We'll check out Chad Rice, tell him I said hi. He should remember who I am. I haven't been over there in ages, but once upon a time. Cheers everyone, and I will catch you all later. See you tomorrow, fellas. Yeah, that's not many fellas, is it? 001. Cheers, mate. Thanks for hanging out. Really appreciate it. See you soon.